Part one of this lesson, you're going to be using technology to apply your understanding of symmetry, predominantly rotational symmetry, and try and create and complete a kind of symmetrical picture or pattern using elements of repeat patterns or tessellation. This lesson is really cool. I love it because it allows you to express yourself. I created this image in about 10 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and show you some of the skills you'll need to be able to create something like this, and I look forward to seeing your images shared on the Shared My Learning channel on Teams. Go to Keynote. Email could be different to the one that I've got just now, but choose a really plain one. So just go with the classic white or classic black, whatever floats your fancy. So just tap, click, tap until you see the blue dots, delete, and delete paintbrush. Background. Here you're presented with a number of options in terms of how to colour your background. So you can go colour, gradient. So just play about until you get the one you're quite happy with. I quite like a plain one because you don't tend to see much of it, but it's entirely up to you.
My all lovely, I'll breathe stones along my.
Tap the plus and select a shape. You've not got a huge amount of shapes to play with. I would stick to the basic 2D ones. You've got some different shapes up here. I'm going to go with this one. Blow up this size and I'm going to play what. So once I've got my shape, make sure I'm selected. That usually means it's got the blue dots around it. Tap the paintbrush and think about the colour you want to make it. Obviously I'll have to stand out from the background. I'll try to be quite quick here. Dark blue. Again, you can play about with the different options in this section. So thinking about what we've just done there, we've looked at symmetry and the ability for that to rotate around the point, but we're going to have a look at how that might look if it was a pattern, how it was tiled. We call that tessellation. So if I take this and I'm going to copy, I want to create a different one, paste. So we've got two now that are exactly the same shape, and there I can begin to see how they fit together. I can also, selecting this shape here, tap my paintbrush, go to arrange, and then flip that horizontally. So, like that. I could, if I wanted, change the colour. So again, go paintbrush, and this one I'm going to make a lighter blue, which I don't like that. I'll make it red, and then I will copy again, paste, and like the first one I'm going to go and arrange and rotate it back round just like that, attach it right in the end and create that kind of repeat pattern. I'm going to make that one blue, so
I'm sniffing triangles are my favorite shape.
Generally you can have a real good play with this, but these shapes are still all separate of one another. So if I move one, it would separate up. I want to kind of group them together. So holding down the first shape, and I'm going to use my thumb and my finger. You can't see me actually doing this. You'll see the kind of shape expand. I'll tap the red and I'll tap the blue, and you can see then that they're all selected. Take my finger off the screen, and then all I want to do is check that group option. What that does is that creates a larger shape. Now I'm going to pop this up here, and I'm going to begin to think about tiling. Again, I can tap, copy, paste, and I've got a bigger shape. Same process again, tap, paste, because that's already copied.
Alone, my heart. Three guns and one goes off. One's empty, one's not quick enough. One burn, one red, one green. centigrades while the camera spins. Chunks of you will sink down to seals, blubber rich in morning. I'll mash you up, yes, I know so love away, but it's fair to say you will still haunt me. Triangles are my favorite shape. 3 points where 2 lines meet. Toe to toe, back to back, let's go.
I like to save that and export it to my photos, in which case this is the way you're going to send it to us and share your learning on the Sharing Your Learning channel. What you want to do is tap the 3 dots. You want to export it. You want to do it as an image. It's only 1 slide, so that's okay. So you just make sure your options are the same as the ones that I've got. Export. And that will share. If you save image, that shares into your photo album. And then from there you can upload to the Sharing Your Learning channel. It will be the same size, but I'm now going to try and create a shape of my own. Top and the bottom. I'm going to reduce it. Change the colour. And my group those two. So press 1 and apologies in second and group. So now that's just become one shape. And I'm going to add a different shape in there, pop an arrow in there. That. Just pop in, again change the colour, and I want it to tuck in behind.
Let's desolate. And keep my all lovely you. I'll breathe stones along my love, and keep along my heart. 3 guns and 1 goes off. One's empty, one's not quick enough. 1 burn, 1 red, 1.
So the image you can now see is the image I ended up with, which demonstrates a bit of tiling, tessellation, and a bit of rotational symmetry. So I'm going to do the last one here for you. It's probably going to involve a little bit more rotational symmetry. I'm not going to talk throughout the video. I'm going to show you everything you need to know throughout the video. I'll fast forward it, but you won't hear me talking. The only one thing to think about whilst you're doing this is that when you add a shape into this, and let's pick a shape like this one, quite an unusual shape. If I go to turn it round and rotate it, just be very careful that the size of the shape doesn't change. And that's really the only thing you need to think about when you're doing this.
By chunks out of me, you're a shark and I'm swimming. My heart still thumps as I bleed. I know your friends come sniffing. Triangles are my favorite shape. 3 points where 2 lines meet. Toe to toe, back to back, let's go, my love. Till morning comes. let's desolate. And keep my all of you. I'll breathe stones alone, my love, and keep alone my heart. 3 guns and 1 goes off. One's empty, one's not quick enough. 1 burn, 1 red, 1 green. Centigrades while the camera spins. Chunks of you.
So here's my final version. I hope you really like it, and I'm looking forward to seeing all your ones on the Share Your Learning channel.